Much better. What is up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well in quarantine, because for me, it's been quite an interesting time here in my dorm, especially since it's finals week and I have not studied and I have a final tomorrow and 2 finals the day after, and yeah, I'm fucked. Oh goodness gracious. But you know, I'm a master procrastinator. Also, my hair is so long, holy crap. I need a haircut soon. Video coming on that. So yeah, welcome to my finals journey in Zoom University. And hopefully things turn out. Let's get to business. Alright, it's showtime.
I'm gonna just give you an exam right now, and then let's see, let's upload. Here is the good luck.
Alright, just finished my exam. Finally uploaded. Here you see final exam. Yes. 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, it's 4 p.m. and I just finished my calculus midterm. Time to sleep. When they tell you to do your best, stay connected and show you and your work area for the final. Alright, it's time to take the last final exam of the semester. I am so ready to get it over with. And wish me luck. I'll see you in a bit. I finished with all my finals! Let's go! So, how were the finals this time around? Well, as you already know, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so all the exams were posted online and then we had to download it and take it and do it either on our electronic devices, tablet, computer, or do it physically on paper. And the exams that I took were open book and open notes. And the 3 exams that I only had to take for this semester were linear algebra, multivariable calculus, and physics 1. For linear algebra, we had 2 hours to do it on Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. But the professor was nice enough to give us 30 minutes extra to upload our exam, so we essentially had 2 hours and 30 minutes to do it. For calc, my professor had changed the grading policy once all of this crazy stuff happened to give more emphasis to homework, and so he would essentially make all of our midterms and final exam and consider it as a homework. And so we essentially had over 50 hours to do the exam. It was posted on Tuesday night and we had until Thursday 7 p.m. to upload the exam. And I personally took more than 4 to 5 hours to do it because there was this one problem that I couldn't understand how to do it, and I was just losing my mind, like trying to figure out how to do it. And then I finally did it, so that's that. And for my last final exam, it was physics, so we essentially had 2 hours on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. to do it, and no extra time to upload it. And this time it was proctored because I don't know if you guys know about this, but there was a cheating scandal within the physics and chemistry department because students uploaded their tests and looked for test questions on check, and some of them were caught. So for this final exam, they decided to make it proctored, aka just have us go into Zoom, turn on our camera, show ourselves, our work area, and that was it. And so yeah, that's how my last final exams of freshman year in the dorms, in BU, in Zoom University went by. Just out of curiosity, how did your schools go about with finals exams? I'm just very curious, so leave a comment down below telling me how your school did it, and if you want to spill some tea about, cheating scandals, you're very welcome. And as for my experience taking finals and preparing for finals, it was tough. I'm sure you can all imagine how much motivation I had to do everything right. Yeah, no. If you're a college student right now, you definitely understand how it is, the lack of motivation to do stuff when you are just stuck at home, in your room, in quarantine. And for me, even after classes were done, I still had a lot of assignments to finish, and so I had to deal with that first. And then I only had 1 day to prepare for each of my exams. For linear algebra, I only had Tuesday to prepare for it. Did my calc midterm on Wednesday at night so that I didn't have time to study for physics. And then for physics, I only studied during the day of the exam, before the exam. So I only had 6 hours? I started at 12 p.m. So yeah, am I expecting to do well? Yes, for linear algebra and calc, but maybe not the best for physics. A lot of the things I understood, but some of the questions I couldn't answer completely. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's good, fingers crossed. And I'm gonna address this now. The reason that I wore this shirt and this suit is because I wanted to feel productive. You know how people say dress for success? Well, yeah, dress for success, dress for productivity, dress for, I don't know, good grades. But yeah, that's the reason that I wore this shirt and this suit jacket when I was studying and taking the exam. Okay, I'll see you in a bit once the grades are out. And I'm back. A little bit of time has passed since then. As you can see, my hair has changed and also my background. And that's because I have moved off campus. But that is for another video that will be coming up. And right now, we're gonna see how well I did for my final semester of my freshman year and how well my final exams went. Alright, first things first, let's see how my final grades are. And they've been out for some time now, but I've kind of waited until now so that I'm a bit more prepared to look at the grades. Before I look at them though, how well do I think I did? I think I did pretty well. Perhaps 1B and most of them A's, I hope. Let's see if I'm right. Okay. Student link. Alright, I'm in now and grades. Alright, spring 2020. In 3, 2, 1. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of 5 classes, I have 3 A's, 1 A minus, and 1 B. Fuck yes! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. So, were these the grades that I was expecting? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was expecting these grades. And I'm happy because of it. Not too bad, Kreiver. Not too bad. Especially in a semester where pandemic hits and classes are online and you cannot see friends and study too well. And cool, interesting fact, I guess. The class that I got an A- in, I was supposed to have gotten an A, but then my professor messaged me that in his Excel spreadsheets, he had switched the final exam grades, my final exam grade, with another person who has the same last name as I do. And it got switched up, and now instead of an A, I have an A-. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not sad about it. I'm actually very happy. So, yes. So now let's see how well I did in each of my final exams. Starting off, I will check linear algebra. And actually, before I see the grades, let me give you the overall final stat score for the class. So the median was 88.9, and out of 102 people in the class, 51 people got better grade than the median, 88.9. So it was pretty high. Mean 86.6, standard deviation 9.9. People did great in this class. Wow. Okay, now time to check my grades. And those were the grades for the class. And for the grades for the final exam, the mean is actually 80.13, median 83, and standard deviation is 13.52. And yeah, a lot of people got really good grades. Good job, guys. Talking to you engineering folks. So final exam grade is yes, very, very, very good grade. Where did I get? Okay. Well, I got very good grade, so I'm happy. Oh no, but no, if I could have just gotten a little bit better, I could have gotten an A. Now time to check my second final exam, which is Calculus 3 multivariate. Actually, yeah, I'm stupid. For my multivariable calculus class, the professor actually considered it as a homework grade, so the final grade really depended on the accumulation of all the homework that you did. So, I guess the final didn't really matter too much as long as we did most of our homework. And for my last midterm, for my last final exam, physics, let's see how well did I do. Oof. Ooh. Yeah. No bueno, no bueno. Oh, no bueno. For my final exam for physics, I technically failed. Ah, shoot. I technically failed my final exam. Wow, goddamn Kreiver. Well, I would say the final exam for physics was a bit more on the difficult side. Not completely impossible, because if you knew your stuff and if you studied well, you probably would have gotten a good grade, but not me, because I did not study well to my utmost ability. I did fail that. I got above average, but still failed. So, damn, the average for the final exam was a failing grade. Okay. Hey, you know what? There's this thing called credit no credit policy, which means that it won't affect your grade, your GPA, and you'll still get credit for the class. So I think it's time for credit no credit. Okay, so for my final writing research project, I don't think I got a grade back, but I do know that my professor was very lenient, and I'm very grateful for her for doing that. So I'm very happy for my professor. And honestly, if you guys had any professors that were more lenient to you and were more understanding, definitely give them a thank you note, because they're still human and they deserve some gratitude. And so yeah, that was it for me. Conclusion of my freshman year of college academic wise. Pretty good. Alright, that is it for me. I thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to share your personal final season story down in the comment section below, you're more than welcome to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Up to you. I understand it's some sensitive topics for some people. But if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already to keep up to date with my channel. Hit me up on Instagram at Kreiver Zhou, and I'll see you in the next one.